it's that quiet. Hello everybody, this is David with Liberty Suppressors. What I want to do today is I want to go over a Torch QA suppressor. First thing I want to do is unload this. Of course it has an empty magazine, it's clear. Alright, the Torch QA has a few critical surfaces that need addressing when you clean it. And we've got this question quite a few times over the past few months. I figured we'd shoot a video to go over what we need to do here. Alright, you're going to take your silencer off. Alright. And there's a few surfaces right here on the mount that need to be addressed first. Alright, the first being this little shoulder right behind the flash suppressor. That little shoulder is where the silencer stops. Okay, it stops against that surface. So you need to make sure that little shoulder is clean. These threads are clean. Alright, these two detent pins right here, these little plunger pins, should move freely up and down. They shouldn't be stuck, because they are there for insurance that the suppressor doesn't work loose. To clean the mount, you use a simple wire brush. This one happens to have stainless steel bristles. Doesn't matter, just as long as it's something that'll clean the carbon off. You want to use some hops number 9 or something to that effect. That's what we use here. And just literally just clean this surface, the threads and the mount body right here. I mean, it's nothing special. This mount isn't super dirty anyway, so it's not a lot of work. But what you're trying to do is get the loose carbon off of that little corner right there, right behind the flash hider, and off of the threads. Alright, to clean the inside of the silencer, the only part you really got to worry about is the threads at the back and this little shoulder in here. Hops number 9, anything like that, sweet bore solvent, it doesn't matter. It's just some kind of a solvent to clean the carbon loose, because there's going to be some carbon buildup. And then make sure the little shoulder in there, just below the threads, there's a little corner in there with a groove in front of it. That little corner is what seats on that shoulder on the mount. Make sure it's clean. Alright? Just a little bit of oil in them threads will go a long way. I mean, just one drop right at the leading edge of the threads is plenty. It'll just make it won't squeak when you screw it on and off the mount that way. And as far as this back surface, if you want to wipe it with an oily rag, that's fine. The outside of the silencer is maintenance free. You wipe it down just to clean any dirt off of it. The front sometimes will accumulate carbon around the exit aperture. Solvent, regular powder solvent, and a rag, wipe it off. If there's some solvent gets inside the silencer, it's not an issue. You can either blow it out with an air hose, or you can wipe it out with a rag. Let it set a couple of days, but the first couple of rounds you fire through it will burn it out and it'll be fine. It won't have any lasting effects, so that's not an issue either. But that's what we want to go over, was that you want to make sure that that mounting surface in the silencer and on the rifle are clean, so that when you put them together, that they seat squarely and firmly on one another, and that you don't get baffle strikes. Alright, one little drop of oil on each of them detent pins will help a lot. We lube ours about once every 6 months, so but it won't work loose once you do that. So that's all we have for today. So this is David with Liberty Suppressors, and thank you for watching. We'll talk to you soon.